very close game here. New York ahead. They're up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort. Great.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 17 points, 6 assists, and 4 blocks. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
It was a great display of team ball. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
And that's a wrap.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hand. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got LeBron James. Stephen Curry's out there with Irving. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Davis at the 5 roaming the paint. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Ross. Here's New York. And stolen by Wagner. For the tie. That's good. Ross has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry kicks to Irving. Feeds it to LeBron. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Franz Wagner.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. James finds Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Knicks lead,
Buckner
126,
outside.
123.
He feeds it to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Giannis passes to Irving. And another 3 for New York.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Knocked loose.
Knicks lead,
Pass to Ross.
29.
And here is Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
The Magic trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Bamba. And the rejection by James. Davis dishes to Irving. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
Durant's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Ross.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Davis. The kick out to LeBron. Davis inside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass to Irving. Shoots the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You know, there's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Floats it up for Curry. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. We got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba.
They are great, aren't they? Your Knicks City King.
Anthony on the wing, guarded by Curry. Here's LeBron. Irving kicks to KD. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Isaac. three-point bomb.
Isaac.
Isaac's got 12.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has a good touch for a big fella, and he shoots it with confidence.
And pulls out with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Knicks lead 141-135.
The Magic trail by 6. Curry brings the double. Inside. And again another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And so much athleticism from Banchero, that will translate well to the NBA.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Durant in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the Knicks making a change here. Paul's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Carter comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. And then Carter with the jam.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
It's stolen by Fultz. And even 3-on-3 break. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Suggs.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal. To get it all started.
Ball finds James. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Fultz against Paul. Fultz the pass to Banchero. Count that one. And that's now 30 points for Paolo Banchero.
We're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Knicks making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Curry with the steal. It's stolen by Banchero. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
James kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. It's Curry outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Fultz the pass to Isaac.
149.
From 12 feet out. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Pushing it up. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Suggs.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Well, you really put your defense in a tough spot. You compromise your defense when you fumble the ball away like that.
LeBron's shot is good.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Suggs. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The kick out to Irving. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
comfortable where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Fultz dishes to Suggs. Right at the free throw line. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Fultz.
Man, this guy's deceptively strong inside. Markelle Fultz, not messing around. He doesn't care who's in front of him.
From deep, James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Magic moving the ball around. Here's Carter. Again, the Magic score. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Catching up on the changes for New York. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LeBron. Russell Westbrook in for Kyrie Irving. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Knicks trail by 5. And he scouts Ed Banchero is the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Ball finds Westbrook from deep three-point range. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the turnover again by Orlando.
No, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Now here's Paul. He's got 9. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Here's Suggs. There's the dish to Carter. Nails the baby hook. 12 points for Wendell Carter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul for 3. That comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Paul's got 12 in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard all the team. Very creative on offense.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here's Westbrook. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Knicks ending the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Orlando, the guard pair for them, Anthony and Son. Carter out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. And he knocks down the first one. And to see your son, Greg, find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Shots good by Anthony.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Here's Anthony, and the rejection by James. Goes back up. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Bamba.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
And there's the feed to Bamba. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was... way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustles. That's for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Curry passes to Durant. Out to Anthony. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Curry. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Anthony, no one around. Again, the Magic score.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And there's the pass to Suggs. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Suggs has got 33.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Nowitzki for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Anthony kicks to Suggs. Down low, here's Carter. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
Anthony. Davis, he's checked in for the Knicks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Banchero's checked in for the Magic. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Knicks leading by 9. And about Jalen Suggs' part, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
New York moving the ball around. From deep, LeBron. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that 3 fly.
Suggs dishes to Anthony. It's tipped. Curry with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Irving. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and is so crafty and creative around the basket.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
The Knicks leading by 13. Davis, the pass to Irving. Anthony left side. Lobs it up for Anthony. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Banchero with the ball. Working on James. He gets it in there. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Jacks up a three. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him. To get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Knicks. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Giannis has got 19 points.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
The Magic trail by 12. Feeds to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Assist from.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Count it, good. Banchero's got 38 points.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Irving passes to Davis. Bullseye. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And one of the keys to shooting well is shot preparation. And Davis was ready before the ball got there.
Here's Banchero. And they recover it. And the dunk by Bamba.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And here's Curry, who brings it up for New York. To the inside, Davis dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 8th assist in the game.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming in.
Oh, power on that throw down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Wagner wide open. Again, the Magic score.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Ball's checked in for New York.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Chris Paul.
Orlando on D. 6-point game. The 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Irving dishes to Davis. Over Suggs. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding. I mean, you try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Irving for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 9th assist in the game now. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Here's Bamba, and Davis sends it back. LeBron outside. New York moving the ball around, and Davis throws it down.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
It's thrown bound to Tacumbo. Poke loose. The kick out to Irving. And again, New York with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost for this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Anthony down low, defended by Paul.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Took him no time at all on that one. LeBron's got 31.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
Launches a 3. Another shot. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Banchero. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Giannis with it. Defended now by Wagner. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Anthony with room to shoot. Nails the wide-open jump shot. New York leading by 23. Antetokounmpo dishes to Irving. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Suggs. He tries for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against Orlando.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
1:16 left in the game. And the basket by Hampton.
That's from pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Irving. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Over Harris. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Shoots from 12. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Outside Irving. Back to James. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The tray. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And here is Hampton. The 9-foot shot. He squares up and sinks it.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
So no problem for the